Hi Earthlings, welcome to the MotherShip. I am so thankful you could join me today. My name is Sophia and I am here to deliver channeled messages from Spirit. Today we are asking Spirit, what messages need to come through from your ancestors? So I am very excited about this reading. There is a lot of powerful energy surrounding these messages, and I am excited to jump right in today. So we have 3 groups for you to choose from. Group 1, you are going to be this gold key. Group 2, you are the key with the red fox on it. And group 3, you are the silver key with the number 5 on one side. All right, so take a moment to take a few conscious breaths, sit with your intuition, and once you feel the group that's calling to you, you can find the timestamp in the description box below. Hi, Group 1, welcome. If you chose this gold key, then this will be your reading. So today we are asking Spirit, what messages are coming through from your ancestors, Group 1? I felt inspired to do this reading because my last pick a card, ancestors came through very strong. I feel like there's a lot more messages that we need to be aware of. So let's jump right in, you guys. Spirit, for Group 1, what messages are coming through from their ancestors? So we'll get the messages and then we'll go into clarifiers about who this person was, just to give you a few clues as to if this is somebody you knew within your lifetime. Perhaps they're from your family lineage and you know of them, but you never knew them personally, or maybe it's somebody from a long, long time ago who you were never even aware of, but they're watching over you. Okay, so let's see. For Group 1, please, Spirit, what messages are coming through from their ancestors? Thank you. Queen of Coins in reverse. All right, interesting. And when I was meditating on your energy, 5 of Cups, Group 1. Yes, when I was meditating on your energy, I saw the 8 of Swords as well as the Devil card, and we'll see if those come out. 9 of Coins. Okay, so right away the message the ancestors want to speak about, 6 of Wands in reverse, is some sort of separation. Whether you, the viewer, or somebody close to you recently separated from your life. This could be the loss of the ancestor that's coming through. And again, you guys, I apologize if any of these messages do trigger emotion. This is something that the ancestors want you to be aware of because they want you to know they see what you're feeling right now. They are honoring where you are right now with your emotions, which is the 5 of Cups. There is great sorrow here, and they want to acknowledge that sorrow. There is also a sense of feeling defeated by something that has left you feeling alone. And this could be the end of a relationship as well. I always look at my Queen of Coins in reverse as a single parent, but not necessarily in a negative way. I've been a single parent most of my kids' lives, and it's a very rewarding experience to be able to provide for my children on my own. So I do see the Queen of Coins in reverse as a powerful symbol for somebody who's learned to take care of themselves. And I also see that with the 9 of Coins, looking at the abundance that has come through on the table. Even though in your feelings, you feel like you haven't achieved something that you would like to achieve, your ancestors are letting you know that you are in such a good position in life to be able to create from. They are letting me know that right now you're building a solid foundation of independence, of wealth, of feeling self-reliant, okay? That instead of looking at the situation as something where you feel defeated or you didn't accomplish, you're gonna be able to have a new mindset about what it is that the situation gifted you. Your ancestors want to be very clear that this situation that just ended, this separation, was for your soul's growth and evolution. And again, I understand how triggering that can be when you're feeling such strong emotions as the Five of Cups, group 1. The Five of Cups is a very strong emotion. So let me clarify, and I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times because I wanted to put that Six of Wands back in the deck for you. What else, please, Spirit? Again, your ancestors are acknowledging your heartbreak, your sorrow, this low feeling that you find yourself in at times. And they want you to know that this cycle is coming to an end. It's not something that you're meant to be stuck in. It's not a punishment for something. And that's a very specific message. So take it as it resonates because this is a general reading. Seven of Coins. Yeah, they see that you're building back up from whatever this breakdown was. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Tower here. It feels like something ended very suddenly, and now you just feel like you're regrowing everything that you had built before. Like everything came crumbling down is what I'm seeing. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's like you're not trusting your own intuition right now, they're saying, because the path that you set out on before has changed. And because of that, there's a sense of being a perfectionist where if things don't go exactly as planned, sometimes you might feel defeated. Okay, and that was that Six of Wands in reverse energy. But your ancestors are saying, group 1, there is no reason to be afraid of this change, of this, even if it's a sudden change. That happens in life. Change is the guarantee in life. There is constant change. And no matter what, you are self-reliant and you are a strong, independent person who is going to figure it out, who will be abundant regardless of the circumstances around them. Okay? Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper here. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there is an apology coming through. There is, wow. Yeah, your ancestors are, again, acknowledging this heartbreak, this feeling of loss that you felt from the situation. And they are basically apologizing, like, we know how upset you are about this entire situation, and we're sorry for that. Please don't think that what you've gone through is not worth something. It had purpose to it. It wasn't for nothing. Nothing's been lost either. You are still your whole complete self. And whatever has shifted in the present moment, in the 3D, is just that. It's just a shift. Okay? Because who you are and the being that you are and where you're creating from is still a powerful place. Wow, that was really beautiful, group 1. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, so you can't make this up with the Ace of Coins on top of the Queen of Coins, on top of the Nine of Coins. Again, they are reiterating that abundance is yours and you will always be abundant, not just in material wealth, but also in your spiritual wealth, in your emotional wealth, and your mental wealth, okay? Because even though the Ace of Swords in reverse with these cards right here above the Five of Cups is letting me know that you stop trusting your intuition, it's still a great indicator that your intuition is ridiculously strong, and that at any point in time, your ancestors want you to know you can trust the guidance that you're getting, but it requires you to be in this state of the Nine of Coins versus the Five of Cups in order to hear the guidance that you need to create the life that you're trying to create right now. Five of Wands, yeah. Without intention behind your manifestation, it's going to feel like chaos, right? It's going to feel like chaos when we jump from one thing to the next, wishing for a certain outcome based on very specific circumstances. Your ancestors are letting you know that you don't have to control the circumstances of your manifestations. Set your mind to what you're looking for: a healed heart, feeling whole and complete and loved, a partner, a better career, an opportunity. Set your inner, your inner sight to that goal. And you will arrive there just by being yourself, group one. The conflict arises when you get this view of yourself through the eyes of sadness. That is, it's not accurate, your ancestors are saying. It's just not accurate. All right, let's go a little bit deeper here. What else do your ancestors want to tell you, group one? Yeah, this is really heavy energy, you guys, and I'm sorry that you're going through this, because your ancestors, that apology is coming through really strongly. Like, you have not been abandoned, you are not lost, and you are not broken. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you guys, so we got the Six of Cups in reverse, and we have the Sun. And bottom of the deck, we have Temperance in reverse. Okay, dokie. So your ancestors are very, very clearly asking you to release the past. When you get into the state of feeling like you want to ruminate over things that were, how things used to be, remember that your true happiness is not only here for you, this is a guarantee here for you. This is major arcana. It's right here crowning the end of your reading. It's what you're moving into. It's what's in your energy field right now, group one, the most positive card in the deck. The best of the best. Expect the best is what your ancestors are saying. But it does require you to step out of that mindset of the past. And even though we might feel nostalgia sometimes, nostalgia can be tricky. We remember things sometimes in a lot different way, in a different way, excuse me. I'll start over because that was a little convoluted. Sometimes when we ruminate on the past, group one, we remember it in such a way that was a lot different than it actually transpired, right? Sometimes we will remember the best parts of the situation, the worst parts of the situation, and it clouds our judgment versus being back in that moment, being able to focus on everything that was happening as it was. Your guides are saying you might be looking back at the past like it was the best thing that ever happened to you, this situation, this person, this relationship, this opportunity, whatever was lost. Your ancestors are reminding you that it really wasn't everything you hoped for. And that true gift of your manifestations coming through is still there and available for you. Okay? They want you to just really let your imagination run wild of the things that you can start to bring in. They said, anytime you want to look upon the past just to see how far you've grown. And just to remember when you would dream for things that you won't allow yourself to dream for now. That's the only time that they want you to look into the past. Look into the past for that childhood energy. Okay, of being like imaginative and free and allowing your vibration to rise that way. Because I do feel this heavy energy of, you know, a bit of wallowing in sadness. Okay, and you guys, mental health is so important to me personally, my family. It's something that we take very seriously in my household. And if you are having trouble with any of that, your ancestors do want you to contact the appropriate resources, you know, look for help. You know, there's great resources for all of us, regardless of income level, and regardless of what kind of assistance we need. So make sure you're contacting the proper channels, because you're worth it. It's worth you feeling better if you need extra support, somebody to talk to. Your ancestors are saying, because you're capable of so much in this lifetime. And it's not fair for you to feel like you're stuck in this sadness. All right? They want to see you happy again, group one. And this is that happiness here that they're trying to deliver to you through these messages. So I am going to go into some oracle messages, just so we can get some final advice from your ancestors. For group one, please, Spirit. What final advice is coming through for group one? final messages for group 1, please, Spirit. Okay, this one. Me talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. You guys, what did I just say about the Temperance card in reverse? Seeking help if you need help, and being able to just purge those things that you've been holding on to, group 1, that are no longer serving you. Your ancestors have such kind, loving energy coming through, and you know, the messages were just very clearly about you. Like, they care about you. They didn't even want to go into detail about who they were. It was all about you because they've been watching over you, and they see how hard you've been pushing yourself, how hard you've been working, how much you've been doing for others. And it's time now, group 1. It is really time to put your foot down. Learn how to set healthy boundaries, they're saying. Okay, I'm seeing this with the Page of Cups in reverse with this red tie around their ankle. You know, cut ethereal cords if necessary. Look it up online, research that, do that. That might be a good cleansing activity for you, like a spiritual cleansing. Cleanse your aura, burn sage, frankincense, Palo Santo, you know, from reliable, from ethical sources, you guys. But still, like, take this bath, buy some Epsom salts, all right? Do what you need to do to feel like you are cleansing your heart. And if that means cry, your ancestors are saying it is okay to cry. What they've asked within these messages is not that you don't feel your feelings, but that you just don't get stuck in them. Okay, group 1? So very powerful. If you were able to stay all the way through to the end, I honor you, because those were some hard messages, group 1, but they definitely came through with a lot of love and a lot of respect for you and everything that you've been through. So I hope this resonated. If it did, please hit the like button, the subscribe button. If you're interested in a personal reading, there is information in the description box below on how you can contact me. If for some reason you want to dive deeper into messages and go to another group, you can catch them all in the description box below. All right, guys, I hope you are doing well, and I really hope to see you in the next reading. Hi, group 2, welcome. If you chose this key with the red fox on either side, then this will be your reading. For a second there, I almost forgot what I was saying. So group 2, today we're asking Spirit what messages are coming through from your ancestors. So I'm gonna jump right in. The first reading went in a little different direction than I expected. So what I'm going to do is just start channeling right away, group 2. Spirit, what messages are coming through from group 2's ancestors, please? What messages are coming through for group 2? Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit, for group 2. Thank you. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. High Priestess. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Ooh, and the Two of Swords, guys. I just got goosebumps. The Fool. Ooh, okay. So 2 major arcana out of 4 cards on the table. Your ancestors, group 2, want you to know that you are awakening your intuition and you are transforming into your true self. They are so proud of you right now for the internal work that you've been doing. They're letting me know and letting me see that you are growing like this beautiful flower. I'm seeing the lotus flower literally growing out of the mud and budding above the surface of the water, absorbing all of that brilliant sunlight. Powerful, powerful, group 2. Who are you? So with the Two of Swords, they're letting me know that as you grow and blossom into this incredible manifester, creator, intuitive guru, that there are tough decisions to make. It's not always easy to be your true authentic self in this world, especially when you dabble in the esoteric. Culturally, your family might be opposed to the different studies that you're into right now, or how you're sharing your intuition with the world. It might be a bit too mystical for them. So in allowing yourself to be your authentic self, you're basically cutting ties with people that are very close to you. Your ancestors feel this is really important for you to hear this message, because without knowing that you're supported through and through by your spiritual team, by the universe, by your angels, by your guides, by these ancestors coming through, that you might not make the steps if you didn't know you had that support. So they're coming through very strong today to make sure you know that support is there for you. You are supported every step of the way, group 2, in this journey that you are on as you unfold into this lotus flower. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. They're showing me your energy as water flowing in a deep pool. That the depths of your intuition cannot be measured. That basically your psychic abilities are profound, beyond your own imagination. And this is not just saying, group 2, your intuition is strong. This is saying that you have foresight. You can see things before they happen. You also understand that nothing is set in stone, right? Our fate is what we make, because we have free will and we can change things as we go. So your ancestors are coming in to help teach you to use your guidance properly so you can teach others. So people don't have to be afraid of their creative abilities. And these ancestors, group 2, are like coming in from ancient times. I'm seeing like Babylonians and just stone cities, temples. These are your ancestors that were high priest and priestess in the past. And this magic, this connection with spirit that was within them is within you. And it's traveled through your DNA, through your lineage. And again, culturally, you might be in a family right now where it's just not okay to follow your internal guidance. It's better to be able to follow doctrine and rule. And so you stepping out into this role takes what it feels like to be a risk. Your ancestors are saying that is just in your mind. There is no risk involved to be yourself, to be your true, authentic you, the you that you came onto this planet to be, the you that they want to see you unfold into. Again, lotus flower. Somebody was called that once, or the lotus is a powerful symbol for somebody out there. Again, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. That's for a few specific people, but the white lotus is very powerful coming through. All right, group 2, I'm gonna put the full back in the deck and go a little bit deeper into your messages. Yeah, they're saying you will have victory. That where it does feel scary and threatening to make the decision to be authentically you will not be vulnerable. You will be protected. Yes. Yes. 5 of coins in reverse. Yes, you will have an abundance of resources supporting you the entire time. And instead of feeling rejected, you will feel accepted. Yes, Page of Cups in reverse. Anybody that doubted you, oh my goodness, group 2. Your ancestors. I can't shuffle fast enough for them. So we are going to keep the 5 of Swords in reverse. We're also going to keep the Hermits because they flew out face up, and the 5 of Wands. Yes, thank you for that. So anytime that you felt conflicted in the past, or there have been people's opinions that have opposed you, as you unfold into this person who you truly authentically are, these are the people that will be apologizing to you for their actions, for not accepting you as you were right away, for putting you through the pain of feeling like you couldn't make the decision to be authentic. Yeah, so your ancestors really wanted you to know that, group 2. You saw how those cards flew out. Anybody that rejects you, 3 of Swords in reverse. Anybody that rejects you for who you are, anybody that makes you question your intuition, your choices, they're literally going to be apologizing to you. Yeah. This is the end of self-doubt, the end of any heartbreak associated with feeling like you have to hide who you are, because that's a painful experience, right? Your ancestors are honoring all of the work that you've done on your own with the Hermit through this entire journey. And then just the magic that you've discovered within yourself because you took that solo journey of just being like, all right, this is the road less traveled. Well, then I'm going to forge it. I'm going to do it. Your bravery, group 2, keeps coming through. Because again, what does the lotus flower do to bloom? It has to be planted in the thickest, deepest, murkiest mud. It's dark, you can't see. It feels restricted, and it bursts up through that mud, through the water, to the surface where the bud blooms in the sunlight. That's why it's the symbol for intuition and enlightenment. Okay, rising up above these things of other people's opinions, doctrine, traditions, written law. I'm surprised I haven't seen the Hierophant in reverse here, but it's just like a lot of heavy religious stuff is coming through. Something that just felt oppressive before. Yeah, 5 of Cups, and brought heartbreak. Like absolute heartbreak and despair because of the things that people were telling you about yourself. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. Yes. Your ancestors are saying, don't be afraid to use that sharp wit that you that you developed going through this. Don't be afraid to use it. Obviously within, the morals of your own heart, not trying to hurt anybody intentionally, but they are saying like you are allowed to speak up for yourself. You are allowed to cut people out of your life. You're allowed to set boundaries. Because this is your existence. This is what you came here to fulfill. 3 of Coins in reverse. Yeah, they keep repeating it's okay to take the solo path. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay to trust where you're going. Yes. Yes, there it is. There it is. So 8 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Like no longer do you have to follow somebody else's opinion of you, somebody else's rule of you. It is your time to just create from this open space in your heart where you feel free, like a phoenix rising up from the ashes of where you have been burned emotionally before, the things that were holding you back emotionally. And this might not just be like family. It could be, you were in a relationship with somebody who just cut you down for even believing in your intuition to begin with. Yeah, 10 of Swords in reverse. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle of self-doubt and pain and feeling betrayed. Your ancestors are saying, you felt betrayed by your self-expression. Why would you be the person that you are if your purpose in life was to just be rejected by others? And now you realize that those who rejected you for being you are just imbalanced. They have their own issues. It's not a problem with you, it's a problem with them. They're unhappy. And also, if you look closely at them, if they are a family member, maybe it's, a caregiver, somebody that you had a trust with your well-being and a trust to make sure that you were safe. And then they teach you things like you shouldn't be yourself. That's a painful lesson. Your ancestors are saying they honor that pain that you've been through. And they want you to recognize that you rising up from that mud that you felt stuck in has created this beautiful blossom that you are now. You wouldn't be the beautiful creature that you are if it wasn't for that struggle. They're also saying, forgive the past. This doesn't mean that we condone poor behavior or what others have done to us that hurt us. But we forgive it so we release ourselves from the situation. We give ourselves permission to be released from the situation and move forward. All right, so let's get some oracle. Final messages from your ancestors, please, for group 2. For some of you, you are making a career choice that is like the starting point for all this conflict. So for some of you, you aren't following a certain career path that maybe your parents wanted you to, or educational path that your parents wanted you to. And because of that, it's creating conflict within the family. This is very specific. So again, guys, this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. But for those of you in this specific situation, your ancestors want you to know, like, part of you being here on this planet is to be able to forge this path. And it's your parents who will be apologizing to you once they see how successful you are doing what you're doing. Maybe you want to be an artist, a creator, read tarot. You want to do something that's just not the status quo in your parents' eyes. And your ancestors are saying, we are coming through with this message because you need to hear this from us. They are going to come back and apologize. You're going to be successful with this. This was what you were meant to do. Like, rise up and fly. Okay, rise up from that mud that other people have been sticking you in, and show the world what happens when you can take that energy and just transmute it. Ooh, powerful, group 2. Your ancestors are really honoring how powerful you are. Very, very strong. Whew. Okay, so final messages for group 2, please, Spirit, from their ancestors. What final messages do you have? Okay. Ooh, didn't I just say rise up and fly? Okay, eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. You guys, the symbol of a bird. You have the lotus, and you also have this phoenix, a bird rising up, okay? This is the power of your intuition, your creative power, your energy. You connect with so much, group 2, and your ancestors are saying, like, you're learning how to harness this energy, and you will be able to do things out of your wildest imagination when it comes to what you're trying to create for yourself. So stay steady on the course that you are forging for yourself. Your ancestors are once again acknowledging and honoring that it's not easy to forge a new path. It is easy to do the status quo, to do what everybody else has done, to just not really be involved in life and just kind of like go through the motions. You are not doing that, group 2. You are making a conscious journey. And your ancestors want to know that you are being supported every step of the way, and that you are just bound for greatness, okay? Anything you touch is going to succeed, including this evolution of you, this evolution of yourself. All right, don't be afraid to make those decisions. Don't be afraid to trust that intuition. Your intuition is stronger than you could ever imagine. Yeah, you are wise, wise, wise. White lotus flower. Okay. Group 2, this is where I'm going to leave the messages. I really hope those resonated. If they did, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of my contact information is in the description box below. And if you would like to check another message, go ahead and check one of those other timestamps out there as well. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Hi, group 3, welcome. If you chose this silver key with the number 5 on it, then this will be your reading. So today we are asking Spirit, what messages are coming through from your ancestors? Group 3, we are going to jump right in because I had a plan to begin with, and the ancestors are just taking over with their messages. So we are going to jump right in. Group 3, please, Spirit, what messages are coming through from their ancestors, please? All right, group 3. clear, concise messages, please, group spirit, for group 3. Thank you. 7 of Cups. Okay. The High Priestess in reverse. Group 3, please. The Knight of Swords and the 3 of Wands. We'll take both of those. Bottom of the deck, the 5 of Swords in reverse. All right, your ancestors, group 3, want you to know that they see the decisions you have to make right now. You feel like you have a lot of choices. There's a bit of overwhelm here in the mental body. So like you might be having overwhelming thoughts about a decision that you have to make. You might be, you might have like reoccurring dreams, or you might have trouble sleeping right now. And they're letting you know that this is because like you're not balanced in the mental body. Like your intuition and your mind are kind of fighting with each other about what direction to move in right now. So your ancestors are coming through group 3 to ask you to like literally like meditate, take a moment to ground yourself. They're saying that in order to make this decision, you need to be able to calm the mind. And once you calm your mind, then the answers will come through. Your ancestors have this amazing energy of like being like, and that's that. And the reading there. But no, group 3, I'm nosy. I'm going to go deeper. All right. So whoever this person's energy, it's very like... It's very no nonsense. I'm really appreciating it right now. All right, group 3, please, Spirit. What additional messages need to come through? Okay, thank you. 2 of Swords. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Okay. I see. Your ancestors are telling you this because they don't want you to miss an opportunity in love, an opportunity for emotional balance, emotional fulfillment. It's hard to make, they call them like head over heart decisions, right? But the truth is like our head and our heart need to be in unison, in balance, in order to be tuned into our intuition. And your spirit guides want you to tune into your intuition with this. Like, first of all, it's up to you because we have free will. But second of all, you know where your intuition is already guiding you. You already know the choice that you need to make. You're dragging your feet because you're doubting yourself, and you're doubting yourself because you're not feeling balanced mentally. Okay. And we don't realize that like our mental balance also affects like our emotional balance. And they want to specify this isn't like mental health mood swings or anything like that. This is literally just being overwhelmed in your day. Like maybe having 1 too many cups of coffee and then building a to-do list that's 55 items and then going like ape shit until you complete the to-do list. I don't know what, that's a very specific message. I don't know who that's for. I'm sorry, group 3. This energy coming through is very direct. And so I'm getting the sense this really feels like a person that you knew in your lifetime. This person was somebody who would talk to you very directly, and then they would like give you a wisecrack right as they were just talking to you really directly, really dry sense of humor. Okay, so somebody who had a very dry sense of humor and could just stare at you like all deadpan, like point blank, and just be like, but they're making a joke, right? So, but they're coming through very strong with a lot of love and appreciation for you, and they see you struggling right now with just settling your mind and being able to move forward in a certain direction, and they're literally saying like, kid, I want you to be happy. Like this is somebody who might have called you kid or kiddo. And again, general reading, you guys take it as it resonates, leave what doesn't. But for some of you, very specifically, they called you kiddo. And this is somebody who always had your back, group 3. Somebody who always had your back. Like maybe you're a bit rambunctious as a child. You might have gotten into trouble sometimes. And they're chuckling right now. Like, they're the ones laughing about this. They thought it was just so endearing and so adorable when you would like knock something over or break something. Like, just, you know, maybe you knocked over a plant and the pot broke, or you dropped a glass or whatever it was, and somebody else would have been like, you know, yelling at you, and you might have been put on timeout, and they were just chuckling because like, she's like, oh, that's group 3 for you. You know, high energetic child here. So this person is showing me the love that they still carry for you, and just how adorable you were to them. So this could be a grandparent, you guys, maybe even a great grandparent. Somebody who definitely was a lot older than you when you were younger. All right. Yeah, they want to see you happy. They want to see you have your emotional fulfillment. And so this is why it's so important for them to tell you this, that it's within your control. We get way too busy in our lives and we forget, like, it's up to us to slow down, to drink that glass of water, to get an extra hour of sleep, to watch less TV, I'm hearing. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing like 100 miles an hour, this ancestor is asking you to like slow down and stop. Because it's literally like suffocating your own happiness right now. Like, it seems like you have a very big heart and you're a jovial person. This energy coming through from the ancestor is similar to your energy, group 3, where you can joke, you can crack wise. Like, this person's attitude you kind of have now, right? You're your own person and you've evolved, and they just admire that. But they're saying like, you're allowed to be happy. Right now you feel overwhelmed with choices and decisions, but you're allowed to be happy in the meantime, even as you're making those choices and decisions. Yeah, they're really saying like, please enjoy life now, because this is your life that's happening right now. Yeah. They're showing you that there is an ending to this feeling of like, there not being enough time, enough resources, enough energy. What else, please? Yes, they're asking you to stop holding on so damn tightly, group 3. There's something that you're holding on to so damn tightly. For some of you, it's like a career. Like, you wake up in the morning, you are just focused on your job, getting to work, getting all the tasks done. You do it really well. Like, people admire the work that you do. And then you get home and it's, you know, you don't have enough time to cook yourself food or go work out or spend time outside. You're still answering emails, you're still scheduling meetings, and then you're hitting the sack because you're exhausted, but you're not getting good sleep because you didn't get your exercise or you didn't drink enough water. They're acknowledging that like, you are an incredible worker, you have great work ethic, but hello happiness. Hello things that we enjoy versus just all work and no play. Okay? And again, that's very specific, so take it as it resonates. What else, please, for group 3? For some of you, it's studying instead of work, but we all know that schoolwork is work, right? Yes, group 3. Your ancestors are telling you you're going to be successful no matter what, with 6 of Wands. So you can afford yourself a day off, like a mental health day. I'm seeing somebody has a lot of PTO and they're not using it and they need to take a mental health day. For others, it's like, take a vacation. If you can afford it, take a vacation. And it doesn't have to be somewhere where you travel to Europe or halfway across the world. It could be, you know, go to a national park. I live in the States, so, you know, like, we have lots of national parks, lots of state parks, and they're beautiful. Spend some time in nature or get an Airbnb close by. Like, do a staycation. Your ancestor is saying do a staycation. All right, group 3. What else for group 3, please? Yeah, 7 of Coins. Whatever you build will be successful, group 3. And they want you to honor and acknowledge like all the work that you've been putting in and not hold back. So know that like your energy going in will be returned to you. It's going to be an even flow, that you're going to have enough energy to get the work done that you need to get done as soon as you get your focus back, as soon as you give yourself a chance to sit. So for some of you, like, as soon as I said meditate in the beginning of the reading, you might not even be here anymore. But if you didn't click off, you definitely cringed when I said meditate and you're like, no thanks. There's guided meditations. There's, free YouTube videos. There's different ways to reset the brain. All you're looking for is a mindful practice. It can be an action that you do mindfully. So do your research. You love doing that, your ancestor said. Do your research. They're wisecracking again. Do your research and get it done. All right, add that to your action item to-do list. Oh my God, group 3, this person is hilarious. Oh, and they love you so much. So what else, please, for group 3? Yeah, 9 of Cups, because you deserve happiness, group 3, and happiness is destined for you. They just want to make sure that you get to it without exhausting yourself, okay? No matter what, like, you just deserve to be happy and to be celebrating. Yes. So this is a new beginning for you. There's a new opportunity here for you to reset. All right. I'm hearing tapping. So from some of you, EFT, Google EFT, the tapping technique. For some of you, that might be really beneficial. For others, I'm hearing chiropractor, go get an adjustment. Okay. Always consult with a medical professional when you make any major life changes in accordance to your health, your diet, whatever. Your ancestor wants you to focus on taking care of your temple, which is you, all right, your body, not just your mind. Your mind is very important in this and when it comes to making these decisions. But focus on your body, focus on feeding your soul and nurturing your heart so you can focus on the other things that you need to do in your daily life. Okay, group 3, so let's go into final messages with Oracle. There is so much love coming through from this ancestor. There was love coming through for all 3 groups, but group 3, because you had a personal relationship with this ancestor, it's very, very sweet and just very comforting, and they're just wrapping you in a big, giant, warm hug right now. And they're with you all the time. Their energy is with you all the time. They want you to know that. Yeah, like, kid, I'm with you all the time. Oh, very sweet. Okay, what final messages for group 3, please, Spirit? Final messages for group 3. Thank you. Benefactor, grace and generosity. Yes. Okay. So for some reason, this card always makes me think of like a relative that leaves you money. So maybe this person, this ancestor, was a relative that left you money, or perhaps if they didn't have something physical to leave you, what they're leaving you is their legacy, the energy of who they were. This person was very charming, very, very just rich in spirit, and lived like a joyous life, right? Like, even though they they deliver quip comments with deadpan. Sorry, group 3. They were a joker and they had a really good sense of humor. So that joy is something that they want to see you fulfill as well. They want you to know that just like they decided to be themselves, that once you realize that you can clear your head and focus and direct your energy, you're going to be more abundant and successful than you've ever imagined. And that's their gift to you, because they're going to be supporting you every step of the way. They are here with you every step of the way. So those days where you're feeling overwhelmed, whatever resource that you have found to help calm your mind, remember to use that. Okay, even if it's just pranayama, breathing exercises, but also ask them for help. Say, Spirit, what guidance do you need to give me right now? Or if you know who this ancestor is, you know their name, reach out to them that way and ask for help, because you always have protection and guidance around you, group 3. You are always being loved and supported energetically here. And all of this is manifesting here in the 3D for you. It is beautiful. So I'm going to leave it right there. Group 3, I really hope this resonated. If it did, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, the like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of my contact information is also in the description box. And if you want to catch one of the other messages, please hit one of the other timestamps below. I really hope you guys are doing well, and I hope to see you in the next reading.